Hello, everyone, and nice to see you. My name is Juan David Gonzalez, and today we're going to talk about and we're going to learn about two very important aspects of English language. That topic is called An Introduction to Syntax and Phonetics. Those in a general form. Syntax is about how we organize words in a sentence, and phonetics is about how we pronounce words correctly. The main idea is that at the end of the class, students will have a general understanding of, first, English syntax and how words are organized in sentences, and phonetics, and how the sounds of English can be represented. So let's start. Okay, then what is syntax? Syntax. As I told you, syntax is the study of the structure of sentences. Every language has rules that tell us how to arrange words correctly to form meaningful sentences. That is the reason, or those are the reasons why syntax is very important because it helps us to use the language in a proper way. So let's continue. In English, the basic sentence structure follows the subject, verb, object, and SVO order. So after we see the example, remember, subject, the person or thing doing the action, verb, the action happening in the sentence, and object, the person or the receiving the action. So we have the examples. Examples of SVO sentences in English. She, the subject, reads the verb, a book, the object that is receiving the action. And we can see the correct sentences that are here have this structure. First, the subject, continue with the verb, and finally, the object that is receiving the action. So we can see the next. They, subject, play, verb, soccer, the object that is receiving the action. And the others, my father loves coffee. My sister, the subject, plays the verb, the piano, the object. And we can see also a wrong form or a sentence that is incorrect because the structure is wrong. Like we can see, plays my sister the piano. That is incorrect because that is the reason for syntax, that the structure of the sentences are in correct form. Okay, so let's continue. Examples with questions. In English, when we form a question, the word order changes. Then, does your brother like football? That is the correct form. But we can see also the wrong or the correct sentence. Your brother like football does. That sound incorrect. Yeah. And examples with adjectives. She bought a beautiful blue dress. That is correct. But another example like she bought a blue beautiful dress is incorrect because in English the correct order is opinion plus color plus noun. So let's continue with our class. Now is the time for phonetics. Phonetics is the study of speech sounds. It helps understand how to pronounce words correctly. So we have also the study and classification of speech sounds. Let's continue. We have the International Phonetic Alphabet to improve and to know how the pronunciation is correct. That is the reason for the International Phonetic Alphabet, to pronounce English words perfectly or fluency. Okay, here we have the cat. And here we have some some expressions, some words that we can see the alphabet, the International Phonetic Alphabet underlined in red. Yeah. So let's continue. Let's continue with the next slide. Like I told you, IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, is a system that represents sounds with symbols. For example, in this symbol, so we have these symbols that can see us how to pronounce. At the first, in this, we have to say think, think, and here we have the to say this, this. We have also this symbol that is sh, 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 sh. We have this symbol also that is sh, sh, to say she, and we have this symbol that sounds j, j, to say measure, measure. Okay, we have also practical exercise. Three, three, the, sheep, sheep, and genre, genre. There are differences between similar sounds. Some sounds are difficult for learners. Let's compare B versus V, bat versus bat. Again, B versus V, bat versus bat. And vowels. E versus E, beat versus beat. Pronunciation is important. If we say a sound incorrectly, the meaning of the word can change, like in these examples. Three versus three. Correct, the correct form or the correct sentence. There is a big tree in my garden. The incorrect. There is a big tree in my garden. Wait, a number in the garden. So let's continue with the next example, or the next, yeah, the next example. Beach and beach. Correct form. I love going to beach on summer vacation. The correct form. I love going to the beach on summer vacations. This sounds like a rude word. So let's continue. And of course, here we have the conclusion. Today we learn about syntax and phonetics. Syntax helps build correct sentences, and phonetics helps pronounce words correctly. So we can or we let's practice with games, okay? So continue. Before we play or before you play, remember the structure for the past of being, like is described here, like is describing here, because that will be important in the game. Okay, so was and where, here is the structure. For positive, for I was, you were, he, she, it, the third person is was, and we, you, they is were. And we have the for negative, and we have the interrogative form, short answers, and short positive answers, and short negative answers. So let's continue with the game. Complete the sentence. Verb to be past was were, a close activity where you drag and draw words into blank spaces within a text. Let's start with the game. Yeah, remember the structure of the grammar, yeah? Then obviously remember the syntax. They were. Here we have the correct form of the past of be, yeah? They were little birds. Submit, submit, submit answers. That's okay. Yesterday I was. Remember the structure. Remember this the syntax, yeah? Doris and I were nervous about it. The tours were because is the plural. That S is marked the plural. Larry Larry was still asleep. Mr. Johnson was here an hour ago. You were, remember the structure. You were right today. You were right today something. The machine, the machine was not broken. When we have we, then we have where for you, where for us, yeah. Then we were careful not to wake the baby. So remember the structure again. And finally, the great kitchen. The great kitchen was or were soft. Maybe was. That's all for that play. So let's continue. This is a play for phonetics. Drag and drop each keyword next to its definition. So when we know or when we know a little bit for the international phonetic alphabet, we know or we can see more easier the alphabet. Yeah. For example, here we have musician in this. Here we have conversation. Here we have one easy word, film, woman, hamburger, hamburger, yeah. Flower, classroom, girl, boy, boy, television, vision, and friend. Submit answers. Then that is correct. So let's practice, and I hope that you like the games and the class. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching. See you again in another occasion.